for a single.
We've seen a couple of catches go through to the keeper, but just this afternoon, ball not quite going through to the keepers. That's one. Shakib Al-Hassan, low to Regis Chakaba, and then second ball of this over, Mamdullah. Also getting an inside edge and the ball going very low through to the keeper, Regis Chakaba. Probably in his own interest, just to move up a little bit. Don't want a chance created and ball not carrying through to the keeper. We have talked about today being the flattest of these surfaces. Not much grass towards the batsman. And that's why that carry is not really going through. So it's important that Chakaba moves up as close as he can. Coach Lalchand Rajput of Zimbabwe.
Yep, by picking up those 2 wickets, that of Tamim Iqbal and Mahmudullah, they've come back strongly in this game. Bangladesh still require 89 of 90. After 35 is 210 for 4. Wrong line to bowl at. If you look at the field set, there's only 2 men on the onside. 3. Make that 3 because there is a fine leg. The rest is all on the offside. The Tendai Chitara has to bowl an off-stump line. I mean, they need to seize this moment. They've put Bangladesh on the back foot by picking up 2 wickets in 2 balls. And they cannot afford to release their pressure. You have a look at this field. It's a packed offside field. There's a mid-on in play. There's a man at the deep square and a deep fine. So he cannot afford to bowl on middle leg. Isfahani, very renowned for producing high quality tea and fruit products. It's a heritage brand, one of the most trusted business houses in Bangladesh. SP is the power drink. SP is the most refreshingly tasty power drink in Bangladesh now. In summer and fasting month of Ramadan, people actively look for it. And it is also the Isfahani Cricket Series 2021. Oh, they'll still cut it off. The man in the deep. He wants the second. Was in the air for a while.
I lost it, Naturally Khan. Couldn't pick it up after it came off the bat. And just dropping short, I think, of the man. Ryan Burl, it looked like, at backward point. Yes. pulled away. Acres of space. And, should just be the 2. $215 for 4.
Bangladesh 215.
$84 of 84 deliveries. That's what Bangladesh require. At this stage, after the end of the 36 over, Zimbabwe were 176 for 5. Bangladesh way ahead in terms of run and wickets. Things can go in your favor if you keep picking up wickets. Bangladesh will need to make sure that this pair of Nurul Hassan and Mohammad Mithun get in and try to build up some sort of partnership. 2 and 4 for 2 at one stage, and then 2 wickets and 2 deliveries. Zimbabwe trying hard. The man coming at the short mid wicket. So now this is good. This is 5 fielder inside the circle, trying to cut off the singles. And he bowls the short one. So easy pickings, just a single though.
Yeah, take it. Yeah.
Such an important period for both sides. Interesting comparison. At this stage, Zimbabwe were well behind. 177 for 5. So a wicket extra. And 40 runs behind. Siripano angle into the right-hander. Tendai Chatara will give chase. He's done lots of work out on the boundary. Keeps it to 2.
Yeah, Musaddiq Hussain in at number 7, followed by Afif Hussain at 8, Mohammad Saifuddin 9. So Zimbabwe will need to look at how to get another batsman in, create more pressure, get a wicket, get a new batsman in. Mithun now there for 35 deliveries for 19. Again onto the pads. This hasn't gone in their favour, especially this over, because they've given 5 runs in the first 4 deliveries that he has bowled. Donald Tirapano. Good looking shot. Does gets into a good position.
He's a busy cricketer. Already seen evidence of that. 10 from 9. Typical wicket keeper. Busy. Like to run and run hard between the wickets. It's his list A career. 96 matches. Almost 2,500 runs. Healthy average of 34. In the air. That's nicely played. That is very, very nicely played. Just closing the face on it as he makes contact and gets it past the stumps for 4. 224 for 4.
Lovely wrist work from Nur Hassan in the previous over, last ball. Usually if you're using your wrist, it's going to the square of the wicket, but look at this. This is going down the ground. Very nice. Just spoils the over. 9. Only 2 overs, has gone for 12. He comes in for his second spell. Would you have a slip in place? Do you know, Mamoyo, knowing that the wickets are important, crucial for Zimbabwe?
Yeah, I would. I'll probably pull somebody from the leg side at 45 into that slip position. New man.
Yeah, he must have lost it, slipped it out of his hands. Gave no chance whatsoever for the keeper or any fielder to stop that run. So he starts with a wide which has gone to the boundary, so 5 runs added. Better. I think that's what I'd like to see from Brendan Taylor. Knowing that he's picked up 2 wickets, now he's got a new bowler in the attack. So he's got to give him some support in the catching position. That's why we think from up here that might be a good idea to have someone in the slips. Or even at, if he feels that yes, he can bowl a different line, maybe a man at silly on the offside or on the leg side. It just adds a little bit pressure. If there's someone right in front of his face, the close-in fielders.
Go, Benny.
Mohammad Mithun looking a lot more fluent in the last few overs. We have talked about how he's struggled to get in amongst the runs over the last few matches for Bangladesh.
Already 8 runs in this over. Should be cut off. Again short from Ryan Burl. It's turning out to be an expensive over.
That's a good shot. Tendai Chatara will do the fielding at long off. And it's just the over Zimbabwe would not have wanted now. Australia can't. Got a couple of crucial wickets straight after the drinks break. This over, ball to go, 11 from it. That's well fielded by Luke Jongwe. Makes it 13 to the over. And Bangladesh looking comfortable once again. 237 for 4.
Luke Jongwe in the attack. It's a good partnership, 33, and it's come in quick time. Only 23 deliveries for 33 runs. Direct hit is gone.
Unnecessary from Nurul Hassan. Just come off a good over. Partnership going nicely. And he probably would have been in trouble if that was a direct hit from Wesley Madevere. But just don't understand why you would want to take that risk. Current rate up at 6.2. You brought it down to just above 5 for the remaining 11 overs. Not necessary.
Yeah, there was no need for that. As you mentioned, the required run rate is just above 5 runs in an over. There will be a few hits that will go to the fielder or close to the fielder where they'll be able to stop it. So you just have to stay calm. This time he makes it home and then thumps it away, bisecting those two fielders at deep square leg and deep fine leg for another very impressive boundary.
Talked about him being a busy man at the crease. Look at this. Just the shimmy onto the offside. It made the ball a lot straighter in line. And a good hit. That's come right out the middle of the bat. A couple of bounces into the boundary.
Top shot. What a shot that is. Again, lovely wrist work. And he packs a punch, doesn't he? Another boundary.
Those wrists again from Nurul Hassan. This time a little shimmy down the wicket. Angled into the pads. And he knows that nobody's back on that long on boundary. As long as he clears the infield, he'll get 4. Third man comes up into the circle. Brendan Taylor, the captain, goes down to long on from mid on. Good batting from Nurul Hassan, forcing a change in the field.
Well, he's in not for a very long time. He's faced only 18 deliveries, but the way he has batted, certainly showing signs that he is more than capable of batting and also picking up boundaries. Striking them cleanly. 54 now of 67. And solid defense from him also. 245 for 4. 298. That's what Zimbabwe got when they batted first. And now Bangladesh 245 for 4. Nice little cameo from Nurul Hassan, unbeaten on 26 of just 19.
Why we got 6 fielders inside?
Mohammad Mithun, 24 of 39. He's taken a bit of time, which is fine because he's got someone who can actually looking to be a little bit more aggressive. Wesley Medhavere, 1 for 35 in 6 overs. Nicely played. Get him on the strike.
Yeah.
42. The partnership between these two. Very quick time, just 30 balls. This is providing headaches now for the Zimbabwe captain Brendan Taylor. After an encouraging start after the last drinks break, these two have pegged Zimbabwe back again. It's forced Brendan Taylor to turn to Wesley Madevere. But with just 5 needed to the over, it's very difficult to keep the Bangladesh batsmen quiet. You've got to have men on the boundary, and that just allows them to very easily pick off singles without any pressure being exerted.
I think important for Brendan Taylor to realize that what you just said. So I'll be happy to see that fielder at long off to come inside the circle. At least back was one side up. Well bowled. Really well bowled.
This one's gone the other way. I don't know if Wesley's done this on purpose. I don't think so. It was the off-spin action. No, just the excitement of the ball going past the outside edge.
Nice, Wesley. Good, Barry.
That's why Baldy's followed him.
Good, Wes.
3 off the over.
Here you go, Wesley. The one leg pin. Ready?
It's a good delivery. It's actually a very good over from Wesley Madevere. 3 from it. Bangladesh 248 for 4.
Barber 3 done. Now what are his options for Brendan Taylor in terms of bowling? 7 bowlers used. Chasing a wide delivery. Mujravani has been a touch expensive, right? None for 37, but I still would mind having him a go at these 2 batsmen.
He's your main strike bowler. That's it. And Zimbabwe at the moment need a breakthrough. In fact, they need more than one. He's got 3 overs to go. Surely you've got to try and get him into the attack and try at least break this partnership, because it's dented Zimbabwe's hopes at the moment. 44 from 37.
And Zimbabwe did pick 2 wickets in 2 deliveries, and that was the seamer, Donald Tiripano. Very big wickets. First to go was Tamim Iqbal after picking up his 14th ODI century. New shot from him just after the drinks break, and then this came back inside edge and a good catch behind the wicket. I thought that was a good time to bring him on also. New batsman in the crease. It's turning out to be a very good over. Again, trying to reach for it. It's 4 dots on the trot.
Just what the doctors ordered for Zimbabwe. Good over from Madebere prior to this one. And so far, Jongwe, nothing off this over. Couple of balls to go. Extremely important that he finishes as he started. Again. Now, Mohamed Mithun just needs to be careful here. He's played and missed at a few deliveries in this over.
Got to slip in. Number of times in this over, he's reached out and he's missed it. There's still no signs of slips. Zimbabwe do need wickets. It's a very good over. Just a single. Couple of very good overs from Zimbabwe. Just applying a little bit more pressure. 249 for 4.
Overs, London is now 249.
Let Kirby do that. You stay in the ring.
Bangladesh need 50 runs from the remaining 54 legal deliveries. Mohammad Mithun and Nurul Hassan building up a partnership worth 45 now. He struggled. Mohammad Mithun has not been comfortable at all. The previous over we see him playing and missing on numerous occasions. 27 of 49. But Nurul Hassan has really played with a lot of power, a lot of confidence at the other end. Scoring 27 of 21 balls. Oh, trying to be cheeky, succeeding to a certain extent. Element of risk as he got a bit of bat on that attempted scoop or paddle, whatever you call it. Gets a couple of runs.
Just get a feeling, as we can notice, 50 balls for 29. Mithun is struggling a bit to rotate strike. So, time and again we've seen he just taps the ball and runs for it. And he's been scrumped back into his crease by his partner. We just hope there isn't a mix-up.
More positive, and once again, just what you're mentioning. He's always darting down the wicket as soon as he plays a shot. Nurul Hassan, thankfully, has been saying no straight away. So, have a look at this again. He's thinking of a run, and Nurul's not interested. Immediately sends him back. That's nerves. Makes room, bowler follows him. She exposes his intentions too early. Allows that bowler to change his direction. It's been good in the recent couple of overs for Zimbabwe.
Nice, nice.
It's 47 required of 50, so he's still got a cushion of 3 deliveries, but not too many dots. This partnership closing up to 50, 48 now, or 45.
Yeah, after the stutters of the fall of Tamim Iqbal and Mahmudullah's wicket in 2 balls, have recovered. Each move it's across, and he's done that on numerous occasions. He's just shuffled across to the offside and tucked the ball to the onside, and he's got it in the middle of the bat. That's been the hallmark of his batting. Very impressive. Thought of a run, not there. Reasonable over, 4 from it, 253 for 4.
42 overs, Bangladesh now 253 for 4.
Chasing 299, Bangladesh started off solidly enough. Right through this innings, they've kept control over proceedings. Haven't really allowed the Zimbabwean bowlers to dominate. Once in a while, some periods in the game where there seemed to be a little bit of a stutter, but recovered quickly from that. At the moment, you'd feel that they are in the driving seat. 46 needed of 49 balls. 48 balls, correction. That shuffle across to the offside. It's been the hallmark of his game, and he goes too quickly for 2 runs. The 50-run partnership comes up between these two.
And the bulk of that has been done by Nurul Hassan. Oh, exactly this. Well, there you go. Contribution. Double of what Mithun has put in. Just like the way that Nurul Hassan plays, he just shuffles across, quick on his feet, covers the line of the ball and helps himself to play anything on the onside. What was that? He's got to apologize for it. No ball, free hit, everything.
Well, that was what would have been a beamer is misdirected, must have slipped out of his fingers, and he did go for it, but the free hit coming up, that's really tragic in terms that the last couple of overs were reasonably good, and suddenly you get a free hit and I missed out. Just stepped across early on. And the bowler saw that. So good recovery from Tiripano.
Yeah, a little too ambitious on that occasion. No, he knows it, that he cannot be dismissed unless run out. But yeah, he slipped, so he just couldn't get himself in that good position to get underneath that.
No, it struck that. It's gone over the top. What a strike that is. Take that. He missed out on the free hit, but he is not going to miss out on that.
That's a slap, sending the bowler back to the top of his mark. Look at that. Didn't quite get the meat of it, but got enough bat swing to help it to the boundary.
Closing in on that win. It was a big total. They're facing 299. Now need 39 of 45 balls. Leading from the front, Nurul Hassan Chauhan. Slotted in as an extra batsman here and proving his worth. Oh, he's pulled that. There is some protection in the deep, but it's not going to help. It's going to just evade that fielder and go for another boundary. Racing towards that win.
Time and again you see that when the bowler is being hit for runs, he's becoming a little predictable. Another slower one with that length. You see who you're bowling at. Nurul Hassan gets himself in very good positions, unlike Mithun. And you will be dispatched for runs if you bowl those slower ones one too many.
Such contrasting approaches. Nurul Hassan going at 140.74 strike rate. Mohammad Mithun 55.56. But tell you what, they built up this partnership, worth 60 now. and they'll feel that they need to carry it through to the end. Another down the leg side. It's complete disarray for the bowler now.
Oh, come on, you got to pull your socks up. This game is not going to slip away just like that. You get hit for runs, fine. But those wides and just no balls, it's just not helping the cause. All the hard work will be undone, and it's going that direction already. 34 or 44.
Another one. They're going to go for an extra run too. That's one, maybe two of them. They're thinking about it. So the wide ball down the leg side has to be reloaded, and then the extra run. This is very, very indisciplined from Donald Tiripana with his experience.
Well, just because you got 4 men on the onside, 3 in the deep, you can't just eye the leg stump line, and that too so wide. You had a no ball, free hit, couple of wides, 2 boundaries. Well, what's left? A 6.
Well, looking down from their dizzying heights. They've had enough. Oh, good ball. Come back. Mithun once again beaten. Thought there was a bit of touch to it. For once, Tiripano has something to be happy about.
Was there an edge? I don't know why the bowler had his hand on his head. It just was close probably, and then Chikava got it on the wrist. Why, you surprised the keeper by bowling a straighter one? What do you do?
Keeper not quite prepared. He was prepared to go down the leg side maybe. Not often that we see a drop from Chikava, and it's jacked back in. 2 good deliveries. That is what you needed from a man with the experience of Donald Tiripano. 43 done, 267 for 4.
Overs, 267 for 4.
42. That's the requirement for Bangladesh to win this 3rd one-day international of the Hispanic Cricket Series powered by Toffee. Well on the way. They will wrap it up 3-0 if they go on to win this. Well, we sort of turned up our stump mics and tried to get a listen in. I think there was a slight edge. It's a drop catch. Would you agree?
Yeah, there was a bit of a click while the ball passes the outer edge of the bat. Oh, direct hit, direct hit. No, everyone's missed it.
Understandably, the bowler would be upset because there seemed to have been an edge. 38 for Nurul Hassan with that streaky single. There was an opportunity for a run out there. Just couldn't get a direct hit in, and that's been the problem right the way through. Just little things that might go your way in a cricket match have not been happening. Mohammad Mithun will be happy with survival. Oh, just danced down the wicket, chance of a catch here. And it has been taken, which is just a rush of blood. He has been bogged down for so long. He thought he'd try to fight his way out of trouble with a big hit, but he's landed straightway into trouble.
Don't know if that was needed. 31 or 40. Comes down the wicket. He just probably wants to prove a thing or two to himself. He wants to have a clean hit, just to gain that confidence, and that's a catch taken down in the deep by Chitara. Madivare gets a wicket. It's 5 down for 268.
Bangladesh run out to 30. Bangladesh now 268 for 5. New batsman for Bangladesh, Shafiq Hussain Dravid. 268 for 5.
New batsman in, Afif Hussain. It's been pretty impressive. A 7th match for him in his short one-day career. 21 years old, lot of prospect. He's got a good strike rate. And another left-hander. One of 5 that we were talking about earlier. And magnificent ends for Mohammad Mithun. He has been struggling right through his innings, and in the process trying to head his way out of trouble, he just gave a reasonably simple catch into the deep to Chitara of the bowling of Madivare. Madivare has been impressive right through this series. And Afif Hussain really needs to just stick around. He's a sensible player. He's got his touch. He hasn't really struggled with his timing in the previous innings. So with the wicket playing decently enough, I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be able to give that support. So tucks it away and gets going.
Two for 44 for Madivare in his 9th over. It's again bowled well on a pitch that is a very good batting wicket. 30 of 38. Couple of wickets here will make a match of it.
Get back!
Get back is the call. Not just no, very categorical with his calling. 30 of 37, no need. Look at that.
Get back!
You heard him. 44 overs done, 269 for 5.
Lucky will go cow if you need cow.
It's been a high-scoring match in this third ODI of this Pana Cricket Series powered by Toffee. Good total posted by Zimbabwe. Regis Chakava with 84. Ryan Burl 59. Raza 57. Mustafiz getting 3. Saifuddin 3 lucky wickets right at the end. Very expensive. And then Tamim Iqbal coming back with that brilliant century. Taken Bangladesh to the verge of a win here. 30 needed from 36 bowls. 5 wickets in hand. Nurul Hassan a set batsman in, but this is Afif Hussain.
They are taking chances with those singles, yes. But every run is getting them closer to that 299 target. It's almost 600 runs if they get there in the day.
Tells you what a good batting track this has been for the third one-day international. Well, if they can get this win, it'll be a good present for all the supporters back home. It is Eid al-Adha tomorrow in Bangladesh and also here in Zimbabwe. So Eid Mubarak to all our listeners and viewers all around the world. Hopefully Bangladesh go on to win this one. Unless something untoward happens. Seem to be getting there. But it's not over till it's over.
Yeah, this over is not going to get over if he bowls like he did. He's got to be accurate. I'm looking at trying to close that gap. 29-34. That would be the first step. Try to get in as many as dot balls as possible.
And drifting down leg is not going to help their cause. Just a flick away, only a single.
It's honestly just beyond me. When you've got a 5-4 field, why would you bowl leg stump? It's absolutely criminal to do that, especially when you're looking to bowl a runner ball or save a runner ball. Now we got a player running Sikandar Raza across off the offside, so one more player packs up the offside. Now you got 6 people standing on the offside, so it's a 6-3 field now.
Well, he bowled a nice channel there, forcing Afif Hussain to play a horizontal bat shot across the line, which should not be attempted at this point in time. Full face of the bat, play down the line of the delivery, despite the fact it's offside field.
That's my point. I mean, if you're bowling the correct line with all those fielders, 6 of them on the offside, you are giving Afif that window. He'll try to play you on the onside and make a mistake.
Ah, that's cracked away backward of point. It's going to race away to the boundary. Oh, just enough width, and Afif Hussain is not going to miss out. It's been rather erratic, indisciplined bowling by Donald Tirapano. They get closer.
I'm a bit surprised. The men on the offside, especially point and backward point, are way inside the circle. They're allowing themselves no space and time. Had they been at the edge of the 30-yard circle, it would have been a stop. But they had the 20 marker. Look at Madivra where he is.
It seems they're there to save singles. They're not.
Yeah, I mean, at that pace, he's trying to cut the ball. The ball will race to point, even if he's at the edge of the circle.
Smashes that through, and that's through the hands again, and that's going to find the boundary. Oh, 2 superb shots to finish that over. And Bangladesh, at the end of 45, move on to 279 for 5.
Uma pena.
20 needed of 30 balls. Waslim Adaveri is going to continue 2 for 44. He's got his into his last over. Have a look at that last ball. Not very disciplined bowling. Given the weight to Afif Hussain, he just extends his arms and just plays it backward of square on the offside. It's very nice to see the two friendly boards, Zimbabwe Cricket and Bangladesh Cricket, both celebrating the 100th birthday of the father of the nation of Bangladesh, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Also, both boards are celebrating the golden jubilee of Bangladesh, and it emphasizes the extremely good relationship between Zimbabwe and Bangladesh, the two brotherly nations, and they share. And special thanks for this goes to Mohammad Moinul Haq Chaudhary, who is the CEO of TSM, for facilitating this.
20 of 29.
Down the wicket, has to check his shot. Saw him coming, dropped the ball short. But Nurul Hasan has been very impressive so far.
Yeah, he has strengthened their batting today, as Tamim said at the time of the toss, bringing in Nurul Hasan rather. And he's proved a good entry, valuable entry.
And he came in at a time when the 2 wickets had fallen quickly. Tamim Iqbal and Mohammad Riyad. Mohammad Mithun was looking a little out of sorts, and he was very positive right from the word go. Just like that, he was playing balls from the middle of the bat. He's never looked to have been in any kind of trouble. Very confident of the nature of the wicket and realization that it is a wonderful batting track. Very refreshing attitude that he has. And he plays very simple cricket. No complications around his shots. Very refreshing to see.
They've got themselves in a position where they don't need to look for boundaries. Bangladesh, 19 of 25. They can wait for the bad deliveries and get their way going. 46 gone, 280 for 5.
Wesley Madivere has bowled a decent spell. His 10 overs costing 45 runs. Has taken 2 wickets under the circumstances. I think that's pretty good going when the team is going at 6.09 run rate. Bangladesh. That's good bowling from him. Has to be replicated by the main strike bowler. Hasn't had a wicket. Basim was Rabbani today. Could juice one badly. Just put some fright back into the Bangladeshis. Make them wonder. Can fight to your last, and that is the character that needs to be shown. You just can't afford to give up. Slowed it down and played with very soft hands. Good call and good response.
I believe Zimbabwe somewhere missed a trick here by leaving out Ingarava. He's the frontline bowler for them. He's bowled well in the second ODI, and would have come in handy defending 299 here.
Bangladesh have paced their innings very well. It's just that start was given by Liton Das and Tamim Iqbal that set the foundation. Just waited and chopped it away. 2 is the call, and they're going to go for it. Oh, the pressure on the fielder took his eyes off the ball. He says, come, let's have the second one. And got it.
You just talked about how Bangladesh have paced their innings. I remember 57 for no loss after 10. And in the 17th over, they were 100 up. If you're looking to chase something like 299, you've got to have that pace. Because they knew it that Zimbabwe scored a lot of runs in their last 10, so they just want to have that cushion available.
I like the way they're just manipulating the balls. And wow, look at those 2 runs. Except the last one, but those 2 soft hands and not enough commitment shown. Spotted that and just raced through.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to ask the fielder the question.